Hey guys, it's Bagel with 2 A's and welcome back to another video. And today I am doing What if Civilization Started Over Part 3, and a lot is going to be happening this video. If you didn't see Part 1 and Part 2, I recommend you go watch those ones before you watch this one. You can just go to my playlist on my YouTube channel. So basically, in the last one, we saw the creation of the orange team and the yellow team. We also saw the red team invade the green team, and also the expansion of the blue and red team. So, the first thing that happens this video is they go over here to this side of Africa, over here to Africa, and they discover all of Somalia and Ethiopia. And somewhat up along the coast. And a century has already gone by in this world since the civilization started. And they've already discovered pretty much all of Africa. Pretty much all of it. The next thing that happens is we see multiple people emigrate into two different countries. One being a dark green country. It goes along right here. And two being a purplish country over here on this side. So there's probably like already 1,000 people, because quite a few people just wanted to get away from all this and start their own colonies. So population-wise, red team has the most population, and there will be probably like 10,000 people, maybe a little bit more. Then would be the blue team with like 9,000, and then the green team, yellow, orange, and then the green and purple team. So the first thing these guys do is the green team goes all along this and this little lake over here, and the purple team goes along all over this lake. And we see a mini population boom over here in the yellow team and the green team. And so these two countries decide to expand. Yellow team takes this chunk of land, and the green team takes the lime team. I guess I should call them the lime team now. That land. The blue and red team see this, and they decide to take more land as well. Blue team decides to take all of this, and the red team decides to take all of just that. And they go over here trying to cut off the green team, but then the lime team sees this and is like, oh no you don't, we only cut you off. So they do a little bit of that, and and a little bit of that. This angers the red team, but not enough to go to another war. The orange team sees everyone expanding and decides to expand just a little bit. Because they just want to focus on themselves and not really with anyone else. So back to the discovering. So we see this. We see all of this get discovered. And there is going to be a major, major event after this. See all of this. Up the coast a little bit more. What that major event is, the discovery of boats. Finally, these guys have boats. Not those giant pirate ships, just little sailboats. And they use this to go out here and discover this island. The red team quickly claims it. But also, well, that's kind of all they see. But then they're like, well, if we have boats, we can go across here now, right? Yes, that is true. So they come up here and discover quite a lot. And they see it's kind of a better place to live than down here in Africa. Not like a better place, but just a little bit. And we see the formation of this pink team. They go right here. There's a lot of immigration people from mostly the red, blue, and orange. Like, again, like 1,000 people. Maybe like 200, no, I mean 100 of those people being like the lime and yellow team. No one immigrates from these two countries, these new ones, but mostly these three. So immediately they start to claim quite a bit of land. They claim quite a bit of land, like all of that, and discover most of Iberia or Liberia, whatever this. It's Iberia, right? Yeah, I think so. Most of it. And this encourages more and more people to move up there. Now they already have 2,000 people. So next we discover these two islands. The orange team is again quick to take them. Next, the orange team expands a little bit. Well, kind of doubles their size. And the blue team comes up here and takes all of this land. The red team doesn't take any land. The only 3 other countries that take land are this one. Oh, wrong color. This one. They come over here, connect with the ocean. And this team, they come down here and connect with this lake. So, capitals, I will make capitals next video, not this video though. Like, say like the biggest city for this country is like right there or something. Next we see the discoveries of these 3 islands. And we see the expansion of the yellow team taking this land taking that land. The pink team over here gets a pretty major population boom with more immigrants and more people, more population. So they take quite a lot of land over here, but they also discover quite a bit of land. They find these 4 islands, and they discover up into France over here. But back to Africa, they discover the rest of this land and those islands, that island. Basically, they discover, well, not all that, all this land and a little bit down the Saudi Arabian coast. And again, we have more immigrants coming over here. First, more discoveries out up this way. They don't know Cyprus is there. But we see the formation of the Navy team right down here. They already have quite a bit of land. Next, we see the purple team claim the rest of this around the lake. And the green team, just more. They claim these 2 islands, decide to connect down to the purple team. And more land out here. So the green team does something very bad, and the red team is like, hold on, that's not okay. And they declare war on the lime team. Again. So it's going to be a lighter one, so we know. So they send their troops into the lime team. And this alley down here, hold on. Turns out they don't like their supposedly ally. Yes, these guys are technically their founders, but they don't agree with their ways. So the yellow team, with the yellow team joining the war, lime team doesn't see anything. They try reaching out to other countries, mostly these 2 and the blue one, but none of them respond. And yeah, that's that for the lime team. So back on the war, we see the red team take quite a bit of the lime team, taking all that, and the yellow team taking the rest. Now, they kind of don't really have any enemies now. None of these countries are, enemies. The yellow team was an enemy of the red and blue team before, but they're not anymore after they betrayed the lime team. So, the blue team and the orange team, they both expand. The orange team just a little bit out this way, and the blue team out this way. This was a mistake by the blue team because something major happens in their country. We see a group of rebels break out right here. We actually see multiple groups. this dark maroonish purple one, and the brown one up there. So first, the blue team did not see this coming, but people don't agree. Their people don't agree with how much they're expanding way too quickly and moving people around. But once they get their military in, I guess their army, they don't really have a military, just an army. They are easily able to push this one back. And with the help of the red team, so this rebel group gets wiped out pretty quickly. But the brown team still pushes back the blue team. And so the blue team just agrees on peace with them, with the rebels. And they just let them have what they claim. And they do want some coast. The blue team grants that wish. They're looking like that. But unlucky for the other rebels. Yeah, they were wiped out. So the blue and red team the blues and red team's relationship becomes way bigger, way better. Next we see the expansion of this dark blue new team. Its population's already like 2,000. Had a mini population boom while that war between the lime and red team were going. And they also expand, discover Cyprus, some down here in Turkey, avoid kind of the desert, just the coast. They discover all the way down here to here. And they discover these islands. And they discover Malta, I guess. Oh. I think that's Malta, right? And next we see pink team expanding once again. And they claim these islands. And they claim some of Morocco. But most importantly, they discover all the way down here up here. They discover a big chunk of France. And the last thing of today's video is the expansion of the orange team. They want some more land for their 4,000 population. And they take that land. Wait, one more thing. We see the purple team expanding out this way to the ocean. And the green team taking the rest of this little area. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and ring the bell to see my videos right when they come out. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye!